Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the beginning of a special season in San Diego. If you were rocking with us during the off season, everything we said pretty much happened this weekend. Are we going to go 162-0? Probably. But if we don't, we'll still have this opening day, opening series sweep against a good Atlanta Braves team. Don't let the people at home tell you the Atlanta Braves are not a good team. If you look up any power rankings going into this series, beginning of the series power rankings, ESPN's power rankings, Braves are consensus top 5 team. Yeah, they're missing a couple guys. We haven't swept a team 4-game sweep since Chicago in 2022. These fuckers come out. We have Nicky P. Hey, today was gravy. That's what we were saying, Mike. We were like, yo, hey, we're getting our haircuts. We're like, man, you know what? Like, it's been an awesome series. Like Nicky P starting. Like, hopefully we get another win. This dude went out and shoved it down the Atlanta Braves' throats. They couldn't do jack shit with Nicky P's stuff today, bro. Nick Pavetta, you want to make a good first impression? Brother, you did. I got texts from fucking people I haven't seen in 10 years. Yo, this Canadian guy's pretty good. Yeah, he is pretty fucking good. And he's on our team. Let's go, Mike. How we living, brother?
Feeling great. Repping the boys.
SDFC, baby, all day.
Last night, fantastic time. Great being in SD and seeing everybody. It's special. What we've seen so far is special, man.
Shout out real quick. The beef, bros, the team. Finally, we don't start slow. We're running the shit back and winning it all. The beef, you're our guy. Thank you for the donation. And that's what I'm talking about. Papa.
Why not start out with the big win streak, right? Why not?
Four straight against a good Atlanta Braves team. I said it in the postgame show. Guys, this is a team that's going to be in the playoffs. The Atlanta Braves are a team that's going to be in the playoffs. Watching us play against them, there was, a couple things. Like, we won in so many different ways this weekend. We won by pitching in the last couple games. Then we even showed a little bats. But the first 2 games, we were raking the ball. That's how you win baseball games. We're not a one-dimensional team. What we said all offseason, if we have a healthy Fernando Tatis Jr., this team is making the playoffs. Do you watch? I mean, people at home, man, what a lucky time to be a fan of this team. Fernando Tatis Jr., healthy in his prime. We've never seen him have a full healthy season. When he's on the field and he's fully healthy and he's doing what he does, we are one of, if not, probably not the best team in baseball, but I think we're top 5. Guys, Michael King and Dylan Cease, probably 2 of the worst starts I've seen from them as Padres, won both those games. Randy fucking Vasquez, we thought was going to be taking selfies in El Paso, comes up, 6 shutty. 6 shutty. Jackson Merrill, bro. Look up Jackson Merrill's name on Twitter and see what Braves fans have to say. Every single one of them. I'm so over this Jackson Merrill guy. Why is he so good? He's 21 years old. We have a 21-year-old superstar. We have a 26-year-old superstar. Manny Machado, who's going to be a Hall of Famer. Just even Xander was fucking cooking today, bro. This team's cracked. We obviously 2024 special season ends shitty. Biggest fear going into this series. We start off on like a 10 inning scoreless streak. People are making jokes. They're in our comments. All the same losers that are always in our comments. And we have guys. Hey, imagine if Nicky P went out there today, threw like an inning and 2/3, went to the bench and started crying. Like we didn't even have that. Like he's a real. Hey, that our offseason acquisition came through. He wasn't crying.
I mean, it's just a blessing to, have a guy like Nick Pavetta, a vet, grown man. If he would have given up a lot of runs, I bet he probably would have just gone back to the dugout and talked with the boys and realized it's going to be a long season, right? I don't know if we would have seen tears out of Nicky P, but, to each their own. Everybody's different.
Yeah, man.
I'm just glad it's not on my ball club, but I'm a happy camper right now, man. 4-0 is a great start.
No, the vibes are high at Petco too, bro. We got a lot of love.
People thought shit was going to be sweet with this team this year. When you look at us losing Profar, we lost Higgy. The guys, they're playing. They're playing, man. They're playing. And I'm actually like, I am thoroughly impressed. If you would have asked me before the season or the series, we get out of here, we have Cleveland coming to town and we're 2-2, I'd be like, all right, I'll take that. 4-0? Come on, man. The boys are playing and we won close games. We had a good win today. We got some insurance, but they're not giving up any ABs. There's been zero at bats that they've given up this year so far.
Bro, shout out Jake Cronenworth, man. We didn't even shout out Crony. He won us that game Friday night. He's putting up good ABs. Jake Cronenworth, my guy Kyle's in the chat. He says, our catchers actually balled this series, dude. Kyle, I did not expect that to happen. When I saw Martin Maldonado get an RBI on Friday night, I had to make sure I didn't have too many Modelo's, bro. I wasn't sure if it was the beer goggles or if it was real life. It was real life. Elias Diaz has been hitting the ball hard. Guys, enjoy it, man. Hey, when your team's rolling, what did we say last year, Mike? We made shirts about this. Don't fear the heater, bro. There's going to be games. Hey, it's a baseball season. The best team of all time. I say this all the time, and people probably are overhearing me say it. Best regular season team of all time won 116 games. That still means they lost 47 games or whatever the math is. You're going to lose baseball games. That being said, when your team has a good baseball team come in, people forget, we knocked the Braves out of the fucking playoffs last year. The Braves have lost 6 straight games to the San Diego Padres at Petco Park. Mike, they've played their last 6 games they've played. We've beat that ass. If I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, we're their daddy, 100%. Hey, we're your papa. Hey, congrats on winning your World Series. That's awesome. We're smacking that ass all season. We're going to smack that ass all season next year. I hope we see you fuckers in the playoffs because we got that number. Braves, good luck. I hope you do well until we see you in Atlanta. You're old news now. We won the season series. Doesn't even matter. Adios. Now we focus on the Guardians. We got a good fucking squad. Kyle Hart on the bump tomorrow. The lefty from Korea. Hey, what are you expecting from Kyle Hart?
Kyle Hart is played in Korea. He's not from Korea. His name's Kyle Hart. He's not from Korea.
People are asking why we're on a Zoom in the same house. It's a great question.
Great question. We don't have like a tripod pause of a camera or anything.
One of us has a tripod.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You don't have a tripod to make it easier for us to see, so we'd be trying to hog the same screen. Thought it'd be easier. Matt's finally got good Wi-Fi in this house, so we should be good to go today, which is a good sign. Listen, chat's going off right now. It's
shout out the chat, man.
Jake's homer was off the lefty as well as his guys.
G Winnett, thank you for the donation, brother.
I will put my hand up. Listen, I'll go on an apology tour to start off the season. Okay, because I owe some people. I owe some people some apologies.
Everybody, listen. Mees is going to apologize. I know it's been 4 days. He had some pretty gnarly takes in the offseason. Mike, March 30th, we're going to let it slide because April starts on Tuesday. Anything before April, you're good to go. Please make your apologies.
Yes. Okay. So I'll start off. Derry Bonds, Gavin Sheets. I could not have been more wrong about an individual in my life. I could not. My first son's middle name might be Gavin at this point. It's insane. The guy is swinging the stick. He's hitting off lefties. That tank pinch hit. You know how fucking hard it is to hit a pinch hit homer? That is the hardest to pinch hit. And for him to come off first game of the season, first AB as a pod, goes yard, ties the game. We end up winning it. It starts off the 4-game win streak to start out the season. I owe Gavin Sheets, a.k.a. Derry Bonds, a.k.a. the Great White Hope, I owe him a major apology, okay? So, Gavin, I'm sorry. Let's put it in the past. It's only March. April, new me. New year, new me. All right, next. Yuli Gurriel. Listen, I still don't like you. Let me be very transparent. I still don't think you're like someone I want to root for. However, if you come through with clutch hits that win games, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain, man. I'm not going to complain. Hey, hand up. I won't complain if you come through like you came through yesterday. Fuck it. You do that 4 more times this season, I might fucking get a jersey. I don't care, bro.
Yeah,
bygones be bygones. If you Darvish is cool, I'm cool. It doesn't matter, okay? That's the real deal. So, Yuli, I apologize. I got one more.
Yeah.
All right. Jake Cronenworth. the amount I've cooked you in the past 2 seasons. Unprecedented. Actually, I might have 3. I might have 3.
The BBC, bro. The BBC. Hey,
seasons,
apologize to the BBC.
I'm apologizing to the BBC. Bounce back, Crone. I need to take a good look in the mirror and forget or remind myself that Crone is him. Crone is him. And it's sometimes hard. It's sometimes hard when you see that fastball down the middle and it looks like he has a hole in his bat. But guess what? You hit that homer on Friday night. You've come through. You're starting to hit the lefties a little bit. If you even are serviceable, you give me a 750 OPS out of Jay Cronenworth this year, I think we win the World Series.
With his defense?
His defense is impeccable. It always has been. That's not been the argument. He just can't hit, or he hasn't been able to hit the last couple of seasons. If you can have a 750 OPS as Crone, and Crone's your second baseman, Jay Cronenworth is going to make another All-Star team if he has a 750 plus OPS. That's my bet. That is a take I'll put on record. It won't happen, but I'll put it on record that if he manages to have a 750 OPS or above, he'll make his third All-Star team, because second base is a pretty weak fucking
position. I think if Croney come your birthday, so July 8th, if Croney has above a 750 OPS, we're making BBC shirts. 100%.
Also, we absolutely, but we got somebody in the comments. Why go pro tits Z? Braves are missing a bunch of starters. They're down right now. That's a fact. So let's actually think about this, Matt. So they're missing Acuna. They're missing. It's in the chat. It's up there a little bit. They're missing Acuna. Okay, that's obvious. Big loss. They're missing Sean Murphy. Was dog shit last year.
Yeah, he was out.
They're missing Spencer Strider. Okay, I get it. Who are we missing? We're missing Yu Darvish, who is a frontline starter, and another guy who's making $20 million. That's a pitcher. You had Randy Vasquez and Nick Pavetta. Shut your bitch ass down. So if you're a Braves fan in the chat and you're like, we're an injured team, suck it. I don't care.
Mike, we
got shut down by Randy Vasquez. Randy Vasquez shut you down. Now what you got to do is you got to go up the 5 freeway now. All right, you're going to take a quick flight, and the Dodgers are going to smack that ass too. It's the way it's going to go for you this year. Your team is not going, and I feel bad because I love Profar. Profar, demand a trade and come home, Papa. We'll take you with open arms. I know you don't want to get on that flight. I know you don't want to get on that flight. You know, damn.
Hey, man. Another guy I kind of want to give an apology to. And guys, are these dudes going to have bad games? Are we going to cook these dudes later on? Guess what? Yeah, we are. That's what we do. That being said, you play well, we give you the love. We give love like crazy, bro. We're lovers of the DSG. Pause. I don't know if that came off right. That being said, Wandy Peralta, dude, Wandy came through yesterday in that score. I see Wandy Peralta warming up in a 0-0 game. My butthole clenched. I was like, I was like, it wasn't the Cardiff tri-tip nachos. It was Wandy Peralta warming up. That being said, he comes in dominant, bro. Dominant. Throwing strikes. Bro, throwing strikes. 22. Guys, 22. Oh, everybody gives the Padres shit about 24 scoreless. Guess what? If any Braves fans talk shit about me and they go 0 for and the Dodgers shut them out in that first 3 innings, 20. If the Padres shut out the Guardians going into the 4th inning, it evens out 24 scoreless. If you take the other, we forget about it. But Wandy was great. Jerry's been great. Robert Suarez, who we were all very concerned about, where I was on the pro Robert Suarez, trade his ass. I saw his changeup. It graded out as like one of the best pitches of like the last like 3 years.
Yeah.
We let these guys cook, man. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I know they call us delusional gospel, all that stuff. Hey, give the DSG a little love, because everything we pretty much said happened. Yeah. We did 4-game sweep the Braves. Why? Because we're fucking good. Get it through your noggins. If you're at home, if you do not think this Padres team is good, you do not know baseball. Victor Rodriguez going to end up as one of the best hitting coaches in baseball. He's well on his way. Ruben Niebla is the best pitching coach in baseball. He is. Nick Pavetta is going to be a fucking demon for us, bro. Best K to walk percentage last year. He goes to Fenway Park, very easy to give up homers at. Night games at Petco, not that easy to give up homers. Nick Pavetta's only issue is that he gives up the bomb. You limit the bomb, and you throw strikes, vamos, baby.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100% of the way. I've seen a lot of comments in the chat. We haven't talked about him yet. We gotta clap it up for Xander Bogaerts, man. Xander Bogaerts. Listen, that error you made.
Also, like this chat if you can. If you rock with Xander.
That error you made on opening day, I was like, oh no, we actually might be cursed with this contract. He had the hardest hit of his since he's been a Padre 2 nights ago. That wrist, hey, again, Matt, he's like Crone, right? You don't need Xander Bogaerts. He gets paid like a star, right? I get it. You don't need him to be a star.
He doesn't have to be Tatis.
He lucked out because Manny's that guy, right? Tatis is Tatis, and then Jackson Merrill is who he is, right? So now, as Xander, you just have to have, like, if you can have a 760, 770 OPS and play good defense at short, that's a great year. You're already getting that money. We can't be like, oh, we're overpaying him. He's getting paid regardless. We just need him to perform. And he's hitting the ball. He smoked a double
hard too.
Smoked a double today. Smoked a ball last night, and I'm excited that him and Crone. Obviously, it's super early, right? So health and fatigue will kind of set in at some point. But dude, if he can just play serviceable baseball like he's been playing good baseball, not even serviceable. He stole a bag today. Like he's playing good baseball, and it's just good to see.
This is a great team. If Xander's health, health is everything, right? The depth of this team is a little sketch. That being said, if you give me the depth doesn't look as bad as it did even a week ago, Mike, because Randy Vasquez just shut out a really good baseball team in the Braves. Did he get lucky a little bit? Yeah, but at the same time, to get out of jams, you got to be good.
Yeah.
That you put yourself in a jam, he got out of jams. Also, Randy Vasquez's last start in the bigs before that was against the Diamondbacks, who were competing and trying to make the playoffs. Randy shut it down their fucking throats. So the last 17 innings of baseball for Randy Vasquez, dicing on the Padres. Stephen Kolek in El Paso, aka playing on the moon. If you have a 4 ERA in El Paso, you're like prime Pedro Martinez. He goes in there, 5 innings pitched, 4 Ks, no earned runs. Waldron's coming back. We've seen Waldron. Hey, do you want Waldron to be your ace? No. But is Waldron a guy in the bigs that can give you 5 innings? Yes. And if this offense plays like we know it can play, who is stopping this team? Honestly, the Dodgers are great. That being said, hot take, 1A, 1B. Hey, give me another I know we don't play until June. If we just smack the Braves, I'm actually really interested to see how the Braves do against the Dodgers. Because I feel like that's the perfect first kind of barometer meter. If the Braves get smacked by the Dodgers and we go 1-2 against the Guardians, maybe the Braves just blow, right? But watching this team, it's hard to shut out any MLB baseball team in a game. To shut out a team for 22 straight innings is pure dominance. We unfortunately saw it with our batters, right? You have to tip your cap when you get shut out like that. The Padres pitching was incredible. Our bullpen was incredible this series. Tatis, incredible. If you're Mike Schilt, bro, you're playing.
Better start. You could not drop a better start.
Schilt is him, bro. Schilt daddy baseball. They play a different type of baseball than I've ever seen a Padres team play the last 2 years. It's been the most fun. Even when we're down, I'm like, dude, we're walking like a bomb away. And they play hard. Mike, also, Allison Edmonds tweeted this. 9 steals for the Padres this series.
Special.
Also, Tatis taking walks. Scary hours, bro. That OPS is going to go from 850.
He's not chasing that. He's not chasing that slider down and away right now. It's special. What I wanted to mention, a few things, right? We'll answer some of these.
And the super chats too. We gotta hit them up.
Yeah, do it.
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah. No, I was just gonna say the starts we still won, and our 2 aces didn't even pitch well, both games.
They pitched terrible, and for their standards.
They both pitched terrible. Not even just by their standards. They
would say it.
So
Mike King was and we won that game. Mike King pitched 1 2/3 and gave up that nuke or whatever, and then or 2 2/3, and then Cease wasn't pitching great. Man, if Nick Pavetta, guys, if Nick Pavetta can be what I think Nick Pavetta is going to be on this team, which in my preseason prediction last week said Nick Pavetta is going to be an all-star. Obviously, it's one game. That being said, I don't know if you were watching the same game as me. That motherfucker probably could have thrown a complete game shutout. No one was touching it today. No one. Later in the season, that's a complete game shutout. 100%. If Nick Pavetta is your 3, and we get Yu Darvish, and somehow Yu Darvish comes back, and guess what, guys? Honestly, you take your time, brother. I want Yu Darvish to start pitching in August rather than April. Or I need Yu Darvish pitching in September, and I don't really need him pitching in April.
Yeah.
We saw what Yu Darvish can do in a playoff game still. Unk's still got it. He's still got it. But you only got so many innings left on that arm. So make sure, and I think that's what the team's doing. I saw a report that Yu was playing catch and all that stuff. So let's get to these super chats, though. Also, let us know where you're watching from. Me and Mees are back in San Diego. We're flying back up to the Bay tonight. Incredible weekend of sports in SD, man. Literally met so many homies. Everybody that showed us love, too. Y'all are the best. It really means a lot. Like, it's insane to meet people. Like my guy Marco, my guy Manny got us tickets to the SDFC game. That's why shout out Chavos. They're like the best supporter group for SDFC. We got our jerseys, man. That game was incredible. The vibes were just insane this weekend, man. We're really lucky. I kept telling people yesterday, we're in a golden age, the beginning of a golden age of San Diego sports. So appreciate it. It's coming. It's a really awesome time. Let's do some super chats real quick. My boy Welsh Fryer hitting us with the Euro. Welsh, you're a legend, mate. I know it's late up there.
That pronunciation by you there was insane. It sounded like you're saying a euro, like a beef, like a wrap.
Is it a euro? Like the money?
A euro.
Euro. Yeah. A beef euro. Welsh, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Hope school's going well. Or university, they say out there. Dark Day, my guy, baby. Triple B's. The bogey bounce back is here. Throw up your X's if you're at home. We love to see it. Iron Swan, legend. I'll be completely honest. I do not know what that currency is. I
think it's yen.
What is it? Yen?
Yen.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, thank you. All right. When do we call up Tears Balls or Nellis?
So
I think Tirso will probably be up earlier than we think if Jason doesn't start hitting. I know it's one series. And Luis Ariz didn't get
I think like, listen, I think Jason deserves a little bit more leash, right? I think it's early to say like a good veteran piece should get DFA'd. I love Tirso. I think Tirso should just let it cook a little bit down there. And if he's just raking and you have to force your hand, then that's really where it'll be like, all right, is Jason Hayward going to provide value on this team? But to start out the season, man, listen, Hayward's, he spoke a couple foul balls. It just hasn't fallen for him yet. So him and Ariz are kind of on the same wave here.
I have an interesting I got an interesting question for you about how I'm looking at this season. And how I kind of want to look at this season is 20 game spurts, right? So they get, 6, 20, or 10, 5. Yeah, 6, 20, or 162. My brain is fried right now, but 160. So 8 20 game spurts, right? So
you're doing some Steiner math right now.
8 20 game seasons, pretty much, is where I'm at.
Okay.
So right now we're 4-0 of our first 20 games. That's how we should look at this season, right? So if in the first 20 games, let's say Jason Hayward is batting 091 and is just not doing well. After 20 games, I feel like that's legit. I'm like, okay, probably not awesome to see. Maybe give him another 20 games. But seasons are long as shit, guys. And that's why you have to appreciate when your team's hot. And when your team's not hot, you got to take your lumps, but also realize you're always one walk-off away. Remember last year? I don't think we were 3 games over 500 until late in the season last year.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the second half of the season, we were incredible. It seems like we're low-key just keeping it going right now. I still think that 2024 team should have won the World Series. And I love to see that these guys aren't starting off slow, because when you don't start off slow, you keep that same momentum that you had. And we just let it run. Petco Park, Mike. Petco Park is going absolutely fucking ape shit, dude. Ape shit. It was crazy, bro. Obviously, even Saturday's game, and someone says Rohan's. I think I fell asleep multiple times. Well, a couple of those games, I'm a little nervous if he fell asleep for, because that might be a problem.
First 2 games were great.
First 2 games were electric. This game,
Today
yesterday
was a really boring game. Yesterday
was one of the most boring games I've ever watched. That being said, you know how much more fun it is to win boring games than lose?
Facts.
Hey, we got that win. SCFC's game was fun. The vibes are high right now, Mikey. I'm just hyped, dude. I'm just hyped. Let's preview the Guardians, though. Guardians went to Kansas City over the weekend. They are going to be missing Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez hurt his hand, I think.
Really?
So he's going to be out. He's going to be out for this series. Steven Kwan is kind of their guy right now. He's fantastic. He rakes. 6-2. They won today over the Royals. They're 2-1 on the season. The Guardians are coming off a ALDS appearance. They're a consistent AL playoff team. So we're going from a consistent NL playoff team to a consistent AL playoff team. The Guardians are a solid squad. I'm excited to see them come in and play. They had an awesome bullpen last year. Where do you predict with who we got kind of on the bump? I think we got Kyle Hart, Michael King, Dylan Cease against the Guardians. Let me see who they're pitching. I'm pretty sure Tanner Bybee is not going to be pitching.
Tanner Bybee pitched today.
So we're missing their guy.
We're missing their ace. Man, it's tough, honestly. I'm trying to give a realistic position.
Kyle Manzardo's a beast. What up, Padres burner? Merrill bobblehead night tomorrow is gonna be awesome, man. And then Mac, he says, I live in Alabama, can't wait. Bro, hell yeah, Mac. Hey, have fun, bro. Petco Park's an incredible experience, dude. It's really just fun.
Here's where I stand on this series.
Thank you, Pug.
Shout out, Pug Monkey. Here's where I stand on this series against the Guardians, right? Guardians bullpen cracked.
Yeah.
Cracked bullpen. Don't let them get there to use any high leverage guys.
Yeah.
Step on the gas early.
We didn't see Rafael Iglesias once this week.
Step on the gas early and take
Here's Johnson once.
Don't look back. And then don't look back, man. That's literally what they have to do every single game. You have Tatis leading off, right? Tatis as a leadoff is lethal. He's lethal. And then you have Louis, and you have to think about it like this, right?
Yeah.
Tatis, the runs that we've created so far this season, we've had our statistically best contact hitter go 0 for 13.
That not even just ours, Mike. He is the best statistical. He's won 3 straight batting titles. If there's one guy not to be worried about, it's Luis Ariz.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody has a couple slump. He started last season 0 for 13, and he ended up winning the batting title. He'll be all right. But what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, like, when he gets going, when Tatis leads off with a walk or Tatis leads off with a single, and then Ariz is starting to rake and just placing balls in the gap, hitting a single into right center. Tatis goes first to third. Then you got first and third with no outs. Like, the team's set up, man. The team is set up. And then as long as the team can continue to have situational hitting, like Lockridge today, we got to shout out B-Lock.
No, B-Lock, that was an incredible piece of hitting.
Incredible. Great at bat. Like 8-pitch AB, doubles down the right field line. He pulled 2 balls foul, stays with it, and drives it to the right side. That was textbook. Like, if you're a kid at home, right, a scrappy player, you're like, you want to follow that approch. Like, that was it was exactly what your coaches tell you to do, man. It was an all-time AB. Tibby Guns in the chat, should B-Lock start every day? No, I don't think so. I kind of like the platoon aspect too, because then you have ability, right? Like, you can play situationally. Also, Lockridge, like, if you play him, you can't use him as a pinch runner, which at some points in time will be like a pretty cool piece because he's the fastest dude on the team.
He's really fast.
Keeping that option. People, listen, I'll put my neck on the line here with the Hayward comments. We have to lay off Jay Hay. I think he's going to be fine. We just swept the Braves guy. We're also not expecting Jason Hayward to be 2015 Jason Hayward. We're expecting Jason Hayward to provide a platoon advantage off the bench and platoon with B-Lock. We're not expecting him to play every day. We're not expecting him to hit 20 homers. We're just looking for him to have like a decent season get some clutch hits, play good defense, and we'll call it a day. Like, that's really what he's there for. Like, that's like kind of his role on the team. He's not supposed to be the star.
Someone says Hayward runs like he has cement in his shoes. He did make a good catch yesterday, but he does kind of run like that. Yeah, shout out the unction too, bro. The unction all came through this week. Hey, I bit my tongue during a couple of those moments, dude. Martin Maldonado shut me up on Friday night. Also, you got to give the credit to the catchers a little bit on this pitching staff, bro. Pitching staff looked incredible outside our two great pitchers, who we all know are going to be fine, just like Luis Ariz is going to be fine, right? Like, it happens. You start off the season a little slow. You're one hit away, and we ride. This team's fun, man. I mean, our bullpen is missing Sean Reynolds. It's missing Brian Hoeing. Like, this is a solid squad, man, and they're scrappy. There's some fucking scrappy dogs, bro. Like, they're stealing bags. They're hitting for power. They're throwing strikes. I mean, that was the biggest issue, our biggest difference between AJ Smith-Shaver and Nick Pavetta. Smith-Shaver had nasty stuff. Nasty. But he was falling behind hitters. And when you fall behind hitters and you walk guys, you put yourself in a bad spot. Nick didn't walk anyone. You don't walk guys. We had one walk this game. It was Jason Adam, 4-pitch walk. We go and we end up getting Ozuna from the Braves. He comes back picked in second. We get the win. You limit walks. You walk. That's a humongous advantage. You steal bags. Xander Bogaerts stole a bag. Manny Machado stole a couple bags.
Tatis stole
I see people saying Tatis going 40-40. Guys, let's shoot for 50-50. 40-40. That's hey.
Toddy should have 2 bombs right now, too. He only has 1, but he should have 2. That ball was smoked. Listen, he is
Jason and Jackson Merrill should have a couple too.
He is so fucking locked in, man. Both of them. When you see their at bats, they're like actually they almost look surprised when they get out. They're like, wow, I can't believe I just got out. Like, I'm that nice. I cannot believe that I did not get a hit here. That is how raw they're playing right now. Tatis he's spitting on everything that's low. He's looking for his pitch. He's being patient. He's walking. He's stealing. His comment about being like, yeah, I was playing on one leg last year, that should scare the fuck out of the rest of the league. They should be like, this is the first time we might see fully healthy Tatis since
and fully grown, bro. Fully grown. Because when he was healthy, like before, he was young and he didn't have that plate discipline. If this plate discipline that he showed these last 4 games is legit, he will win or at least compete with Shohei for the MVP. 100%.
Give me a fucking Toddy MVP, bro. Just give me one.
Why not? Why not, bro?
Hold it up. I want to hold it, bro.
Give me a Toddy MVP in a Pods World Series, bro. And guess what? If one of those happens, the other's probably going to happen too.
Ooh, I like that. I like that take.
So we got the Guardians, and then we'll do a stream on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think I was thinking maybe our schedule could be post every series. We just hop on a stream, and because obviously the series will end on like Sundays. They'll end on Wednesdays, day games.
All right, yeah. How does that sound, chat? Would you guys be down for that?
Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. What are we thinking?
Yeah, I like that, bro. That's fine.
Sunday nights, Wednesday. Hey, we're abiding by the chat. So chat, let us know if that's
chat's like, please stop doing these shows. And just like we got probably 7 more minutes before we got to eat. What a way to start.
What's the predictions for the
so I'm gonna give you the pitching matchups right now. And I'm going to tell you, we got Luis Ortiz tomorrow, making his debut as a Guardian, former Pittsburgh Pirate, against Kyle Hart, making his Padres debut. Guardians are 2-1. Padres are 4-0. The guy balling right now for the Guardians is previously mentioned Steven Kwan, and then Kyle Manzardo, their first baseman, top prospect, has hit a couple nukes. J-Ram looks like he's going to be out. I would say right now, I think we win the series. I think we go 2-1. I think it's hard to start a season 7-0. That being said, we got the fake Logan Allen pitching next. He had a 5.73 ERA last year, And then
Logan Allen pitches tomorrow?
No, Luis Ortiz tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, day game, they got Ben Lively, who's like a classic, innings eater. And then he's pretty solid against Cease. So I would say Luis Ortiz is better than Kyle Hart. But I'm also excited to see Kyle Hart pitch. I'm a little nervous. Like, he will be seeing Pavetta. We know what we got with Randy. I'm very excited to see what Kyle Hart does.
I'm excited too, because you know what? It's nice to start out
4-0. So
because
if he gets
tomorrow's
slacked,
gravy. Now tomorrow's gravy. You get smacked by you're pitching Kyle Hart. Maybe then you reevaluate a couple weeks down the road if it happens a few times. Hey, maybe we'll let Steven Kolek get a chance, right? This is experiments. This is experiments. You can win the games you're supposed to win, because transparently, I don't think we're going to be favored tomorrow, would be my guess. I don't think we're favored in the game. Like, I don't think we're the favorites in Vegas. Like, they're probably like, Luis Ortiz has some history. Kyle Hart coming from
from Korea.
We're probably not the favorites. So if you can steal games like yesterday, we stole a game with that
game yesterday. Yeah,
you have the games you need to win, and then the steal. The game.
Max says that the Padres are minus 135. Interesting.
Maybe it's because we're at home, but
so shout out Dankman or Dankmark 1366, man. I appreciate that donation. Appreciate everybody for being in the chat. The people that donate means a lot too. Honestly, very nice of you guys. I know it's your guys' hard-earned money, so I really do appreciate that. Let's hope the Braves take our brooms and sweep the Dodgers next. Yes. Hey. Hey, what else is there to say except for yes? Hey, I'm a huge Braves fan this week.
Yeah,
100%,
absolutely.
bro. We already won the season series. I appreciate that, man. So we got favored in the series tomorrow, or game tomorrow. And then we have Michael King and Dylan Cease.
Yeah.
Why can't we sweep? There should be, and guess what, guys? Luis Ariz is not going to go 0 for 26 to start the season.
If Luis Ariz goes 0 for 26 on Wednesday night, we'll do a giveaway or something to the chat, because that would be insane.
We will do a Luis Ariz jersey giveaway if he goes 0 for 26. 100%. Ariz will get it going. Once Ariz gets it going, if Tatis is playing at this level where he's getting on base, he's taking walks, he's stealing bags, you'll have Tatis on second base 2 or 3 times a game with Ariz up to plate, with Manning up to plate. Hopefully with no outs. That's a run. That's a run every time. Tatis is so fucking fast. On that Merrill double, I think he was like 10.2 seconds first to home. He's the Flash. He's insane. So with that speed and Luis Ariz, when he gets it going and you have Tatis on second 2 to 3 times a game, that's 2 to 3 runs. And that's not even counting Merrill. That's not even counting all of our big dogs. Derry Bonds coming in when it's a fucking righty. Bro, Gavin Sheets swings the bat. I'd be scared shitless as a relief pitcher, bro. Hector Neris was shitting his pants again that Gavin Sheets was about to take him. Yeah. He's got the vibe, bro. He's got the fan favorite vibe. Like, I already hear people talking about him. Like, when we were at Petco, they're like, what's up with the Sheets guy, bro? I'm like, you mean Derry Bonds? Derry Bonds, the Great White Hope? The milkman? Bro.
Yeah.
Every good team has a little bit of a couple players that are like not the superstars, but like the most beloved guys, right? Yeah. Sheets seems like if he hits a couple bombs to start the season, he'll be right there.
Yeah, I agree. And then we go to Chicago, first road trip.
First off day. We'll stream Thursday, which is the off day, or should we stream after Wednesday? We can talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
But yeah, off day. So we start the season 7 games at home. We've already won the homestand, which is awesome. Yeah. Awesome way to go. Win the next series, win every series, right? We then play the Cubs.
Cubs game times for the Cubs are wild this week. Every game starts at 11:20 a.m. So no night games in Chicago. It's going to be Friday morning, working. That game on.
I do love how they do that. The Cubs always play that, like, what is it? 220 the 120 start. 120 start on Fridays, bro. It's such a vibe. But yeah, dude. I mean the Cubs, they split the series against the D-backs. Their bullpen absolutely imploded today. We'll talk more about the Cubs later. Guardians are a solid squad. Hey, man, if you start the season 6-1, we should be throwing fucking parties right now, bro. We also went to that tailgate after the SCFC game. You want a party, man? Those are some fun parties out there, bro. The music was blasting. That was just a fun ass, bro. It was just a fun ass weekend if you're a San Diego sports fan, man. Estrada, Morejon, Alec Jacob jersey. Which one? Morejon. That's my guy, bro. I love Adrian. All three of them are dogs. I mean, Jerry looked insane. If Adrian Morejon is your fourth best reliever in your bullpen, your team is fucking dank. I'm watching, me and Mike, I mean, especially on the weekends and when we're home, I'm watching MLB Network or I'm on MLB TV. I'm watching Big Inning. I'm doing all that. A lot of these teams' bullpens are absolute dog shit. The Colorado Rockies bullpen is dog shit. They should have probably swept the Rays. Their bullpen lost in 2 games. Our bullpen is fucking dangerous, bro. The Atlanta Braves probably would have split the series if they had a better bullpen.
100%.
Our 100%. Shit is nasty.
Bullpen's important, man. And we have a bunch of demons. We have a bunch of demons in the minors, too, if anything
Francis
goes
Pena, Bradley Rodriguez. Sean Reynolds is coming back soon. Sean Reynolds, friend of the DSG,
be one of the nastiest, great guy.
Could be one of the nastiest relievers we have. We didn't even get to see Omar Cruz. And BQ Sports, Maldi, there's a reason why Maldi's still in the bigs and he had a 15 OPS plus. And even as a Maldi hater myself, guess what? Hey, I'm an easy guy to sway my position. I never hate too hard, right? And when I said hate, I was just like, man, this guy can't hit. Why is he in the bigs? That being said, if the pitchers like pitching to him and our pitching staff doesn't give up runs for 22 straight innings, hey, Maldi, I'll buy a jersey, Papa. Hey, let's keep the vibes going. Man, just what an awesome way to start the season. If you would have told everybody in the chat, if I would have told you on opening day right before first pitch, we would sweep the Braves. Do you genuinely we would sweep the Braves and Michael King and Dylan Cease would have 2 absolute shit starts?
I wouldn't believe you.
No shot. And we did. And we did, bro.
Yeah.
Let's rock. That's all I got, man.
Let's end it that way, right? Let's rock. Also, how lucky are we that baseball's back, man?
It's the best.
I get to wake up tomorrow morning. My favorite team is 4-0, and I get to watch another game at night. It is a special time to be a fan of sports. Dolph Ziggler, legend. Manny.
Guys, it's great. It's great. Guys and girls, everybody that said what up to us at the games, we really do appreciate all the love. It means a ton. And it's just been awesome to do this stuff. And like we said right before the opening day, it's going to be an incredible season. It's going to be an incredible season. There's going to be a lot of ups. There's going to be some downs. And we're going to ride that roller coaster with you because we're the gospel and we fucking love the pods and we love San Diego sports and we love doing this shit. So appreciate all you guys. We love all you too, honestly. Please like this if you can. Subscribe if you like our content. Helps us out a lot. And the chat, y'all are legends. Discord, y'all are legends. Padres, y'all are legends, baby. DSG out. Peace.
Have a great night, everybody, or a great morning. Wells Pryor.